Hey ho und willkommen zu einer weiteren Genshin Impact Episode, natürlich um 21:09. Und für alle, die die letzte Folge nicht gesehen haben, ihr habt was verpasst. Wir sind Dvalin auf jeden Fall besuchen gegangen, sagen wir mal so, und haben sogar gegen ihn gekämpft. Auf jeden Fall sehr zu empfehlen. Und jetzt habe ich schon wieder seine Tauben wegverjagt. Naja, gehen wir erstmal zu dem Punkt. Dann können wir noch Abenteuer-Level-Stufe abholen. Also diese Belohnung. Also ich muss dahin. Okay, ich dachte, das wäre der hier, der vorne stand. Ja, moin.
Here we go. This is it. Crisis, danger, the thrill of adventure. Adventurers Guild. Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and finding lost puppies are over. The age of adventure is upon us. Roll up, youngsters. Join the Adventurers Guild today. In this time of great upheaval, we must rally together, take on the dragon, and save our great city of Mondstadt. What? What? The Storm Terror threat is resolved? I missed the acting Clanmaster's speech? Storm Terror should have put up more of a fight. We didn't get to join in.
Ja. Tatsächlich war das unsere Gelegenheit gewesen.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ja, Belohnungen. Da. Ja. Ja. 2 Level. So. Was will er?
Long live the heroes. Thank you. It's finally over. Many trade routes have closed due to the Storm Terror incident. We can cope for now without fresh fruit and vegetables. But if the wine supply dries up, we're all doomed. I cannot imagine a world without wine. I hope they get the trade routes back up and running soon.
War es nicht den Typ, den wir geholfen hatten? War es nicht dieser Alkoholabenteurer?
Haven't you heard?
Nee.
There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Ach, sie will auch was von uns.
So Storm Terror's true identity is Dvalin, one of the 4 winds. We never should have forgotten his past sacrifice for Mondstadt. Every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relationship with the Dragon of the East didn't sour past the point of no return. For that, we have you to thank. And Jean for her unfailing devotion. As long as we have the Knights of Favonius, peace and freedom will prevail in Mondstadt.
Okay. Also jeder bedankt sich jetzt erstmal bei uns. Okay.
Greetings. May I take your order?
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship.
Oh, wie konnte mir das nur passieren? Oh, ihr seid es, mein bester Freund Kaya. Beides sehr ironisch.
Ah, so you do feel something for me. And people say my charm is fake. To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost. And that's coming from a knight.
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart.
Was macht ihr überhaupt oder was habt ihr denn jetzt vor?
Me? Nothing. On the contrary, I'm trying to work out what others are plotting. That's why I'm here. Somewhere quiet, where I can collect my thoughts.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, that's the perfect moment for the Abyss Order to make their move. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls?
Wenn wirklich nur die Heliosche angreifen, ist das wirklich komisch, oder? Was geht denn nun wirklich vor sich?
To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited, and watched for their next move. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just as the hilly churl's cries sounded from the city gates. That same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, that left the inside of the city completely unguarded. Except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators for a bit of, let's call it fraternizing. Through various means, I managed to gather some rather interesting intel. The situation is this. The Abyss Order, they are united under a single leader.
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes. And it was this very leader who devised the plot to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war.
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain linguistic powers. There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call him the Prince. Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away before she notices me.
One minute I see Kaya, the next he's slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience.
Ja, er fühlt sich echt schuldig. Es ist ja nicht so, dass er nichts gemacht hätte, oder? Aber wirklich. Und sowas schimpft sich Ritter. Ja.
Are you sure? Because that sounds like exactly what he'd say to talk himself out of trouble. But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Let's order. Hi, Sarah. One sticky honey roast, please.
Ich bin schon da. Wobei, es gibt zwei Sachen, die mir aufgefallen ist. Erstens da hinten, da oben. Da oben. Es ist nicht diese andere... wie heißt das? Diese Favonis da, diese eine... Oder, ne, Fatui, genau. Ich hätte gedacht, dass sie irgendwas machen, so. Wenn jetzt hier alles fertig ist, sage ich mal. Aber da gibt es halt das Zweite, was mir aufgefallen ist. Da müsste man das Video mit Date mit Lisa anschauen. Da geht es doch um das eine Buch, was ja geklaut worden ist, was ja noch nicht mal ein verbotenes Buch war. Ob da irgendwie ein Zusammenhang steht? Muss ich mich da hinsetzen? Ich muss mich da hinsetzen. Immer lustig.
So, now the storm terror threat is behind us. What are your plans for the next step? Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until we find clues about her brother. Huh, really? Oh, well, I guess this is goodbye for now.
Ich verlasse Mondstadt auch nur ungern.
Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius and our honorary knight. Wherever you may go and wherever the wind may blow.
Möge der Wind uns führen oder ich werde bestimmt zurückkommen. Machen wir das Letzte.
That's the spirit. Remember, Mondstadt will always welcome you. All right, now let's eat before it gets cold.
Sie hatten viel Spaß beim Essen. Auf meinem Teller war nichts drauf gewesen.
That was good. Note to Paimon, Amber's recommendations are worth the wait. Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. You can always trust me with the menu. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de Himmel. You'd better head there now.
Oh, kriege ich das jetzt? Wird mich ein bisschen wundern, aber... Ha. Dann besuchen wir Jean. Zack. Kann auch bestimmt auch hier abkürzen, oder? Und nochmal. Gut, der Weg ist jetzt nicht viel kürzer. Ich hätte auch sprinten können. Gut, hier kletter ich natürlich jetzt nicht hoch. Hier wieder so ein Nebenauftrag. Wer steht denn da? Ja. Ah, okay, so eine. Ich dachte jetzt wieder Kaya oder so. Wieder so ein Piratenschatz. Auch wenn das nur Fake war, aber trotzdem. Hat sich echt nichts verändert. Das ist gut. Ach, die ist in der Kathedrale. Ich dachte, die steht davor. Habe ich nicht richtig gelesen, auf jeden Fall. Nur kriegen wir jetzt die heilige Leier? Das wird mich interessieren. Oh, da stehen hier echt einige. Barbara, glaube ich, heißt die in der Mitte. Kann nämlich auch spielen.
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the holy lyre de Hamel.
May the Animal Archon protect you. I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt for your assistance. Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't imagine how an all-out war between the military and the dragon would have ended.
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of Favonius. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing, and on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious they can be.
Sounds like quite the story. So, did you bring the Holy Lyre with you? We cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. The Seneschal has been pressing me for a while now. We, did bring it with us. It's a little... Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church has always received special funding.
Oops.
The Holy Lyre! Lord Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough! Oh, give it here. How could this Holy Lyre, but how? Huh? Let Paimon see! No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again! We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know. What? You tone-deaf bard! Hey, don't go!
Einfach Illusion. Ich wollte schon sagen, wie kriegt er das so schnell repariert? Sonst haben wir doch immer diese Tränen gebraucht. Mehr oder weniger. Vor allem wie Barbara sich direkt aufregt und dann so, nein, ich gebe sie euch nie wieder.
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue. So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste. Venti!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Wirklich lange Zeit später. Oh Gott. Jetzt haben wir wenigstens ein neues Dasein.
What a
Ja, mehr oder weniger. Venti, wie geht es ihm?
I wouldn't say he's alright, exactly. I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my elemental powers to heal you. That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient. But he just said, it's completely normal, and then got up and left the cathedral.
He left? Already? Where'd he go?
The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what he said. I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said to let him leave. How strange.
Ich glaube, ich weiß, was dahinter steckt. Oder ich glaube, Jean weiß, was dahinter steckt. Das erste ist offensichtlich, aber auch ob Jean Bescheid weiß. Ich würde mal darauf tippen.
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree before. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the Animal Archon. Master Jean has figured it out as well, but we can't tell Barbara.
Die steht 1 Meter vor uns. Kann man sie noch was
were the
fragen?
ones who attacked you? That's too much. Master Jean has already returned to the Knight's headquarters. She said that she will look for evidence. But she also said that if the Fatui didn't leave any traces, the Knights might find it difficult to lodge a complaint against them.
Ja, das kann natürlich wieder sein. Jetzt haben wir wenigstens einen Grund, das Game weiterzuspielen, um ehrlich zu sein, ne? Also, weil das mit Dvalin haben wir jetzt erstmal geklärt. Ach gut, hier ist halt gar nichts, irgendwie was. Ich würde mal sagen, wir reden mit... Suche Venti auf dem Windstieg. Ja. Wo könnte denn der sein? Hier. Ja, machen wir dann auch mal. Das Ende vom Ende. La Signora oder wie auch immer sie hieß. Ja, da bin ich mal gespannt. Könnte interessant werden.
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. I said the exact same thing last time. Why do I only say these things when I'm down on my luck?
Aber was ist das göttliche Herz nun?
So you noticed. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people. But I suppose I can let you in on the secret. As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. They use these visions to channel elemental power. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We call such people allogenes.
Allogenes? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like visions. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself, known as a gnosis.
Was ist das dann an deiner Hüfte?
It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
Aufs Neue fühle ich mich betrogen, aber man gewöhnt sich dran.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your gnosis?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it, strength surpassing that of other mortals.
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya? Isn't that...
Indeed. She is one of the 7, the Tsaritsa who reigns from her winter palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all answer to. The 7 don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's gnosis.
Ja, die muss auch irgendetwas wissen. Also, dass sie genau uns erwischt, oder besser gesagt ihn erwischt, und das machen kann, die könnte ziemlich schwierig werden, falls wir sie gegenüberstehen sollten. Wie ist die Zarin des Eises denn so als Göttin?
How should I put this? 500 years ago, I knew her well. But I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago, and after that, she cut off all ties with me. But we can save discussion of the Cryo-Archon and the Fatui for another day. If you seek the rest of the Seven, many difficulties lie ahead of you still. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo-Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates his entire region personally. He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for the rest of that year.
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a certain someone,
In any case, this year's Rite of Descension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just have to wait another year.
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before? Well, then bye! We're going!
One moment, Windborn Outlander.
Meinst du mich oder tut mir leid, dass ich die Anemo-Kraft der Statue der Sieben unwissentlich angezapft habe?
Yep. Traveler, as you set off on your journey once again, you must remember that the journey itself has meaning. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of your journey. The destination is not everything. So before you reach the end, keep your eyes open. Use the chance to take in the world around you.
Verstanden.
Great. So, that's that for the Anemo Archon's admonishments. Back to Venti time.
Venti time.
If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb.
Erzähl mir von Dvalin, erzähl mir etwas über den Orden des Abgrunds, erzähl mir von La Signora, erzähl mir etwas über die Gottheiten. Das wär's soweit alles, denke ich jetzt auch.
Well then, best be off to Liyue. If the dissension ritual you failed to tally, then another year you must dally.
Das Lied vom Drachen und der Freiheit. Ab da. Ab Abenteuerstufe 23. Hey. Geht das wieder los. Sphären des Segens verfügbar. Ey, wieder dieses komische Trankding. Erstmal gehe ich hier hin. Mich ein bisschen heilen. Jetzt bin ich geheilt. So. Aber irgendwas muss sie noch wissen. Klar, die weiß, dass er eine Gottheit ist und so weiter. Aber irgendwas muss ja noch gewesen sein. Vielleicht auch der Auslöser, warum sie sich vor 500 Jahren getrennt haben. Naja, wenn ihr wissen wollt, wie es weitergeht, dann schaltet beim nächsten Mal wieder ein. Deswegen empfehle ich euch, ein Abo dazulassen. Drückt auf das Glockensymbol, dann seid ihr auch immer auf den aktuellsten Stand. Like, Dislike. So wie Amber mit ihrer Puppe. Und lasst einen Kommentar da. Die versuche ich auch immer zu beantworten. Ach ja, bevor ich das vergesse, folgt mir auf meine Social Media Kanäle, die ich unter meinen Videos immer verlinke. Und würde mal dann sagen, bis bald. Ciao, ciao.